Microphone check 1, 2. Hey everybody, how's it going? Biff back with you again. Hope you're having a good evening, good morning, good night, good afternoon, wherever you are. I think in my let me go back over here real quick. In my Twitch analytics, it says that let's see. It says I get views from Europe. I got views from Canada, views from Germany. So let's see. Right now, people are streaming your Football Manager. What people are viewing. Average viewers per channel. The higher number is, the better your chance of discovery may be when streaming during that time. So right now, average viewers per channel 6.3. Average viewers 20 for Football Manager. That's in the Europe and the Middle East. Here in North America, it's about 11 average viewers. Latin America, not enough data. Asia Pacific. Looks like most people are watching Football Manager between like 5 a.m., 4 a.m., and 7 a.m. So in the US, the best day to stream, it looks like, is Friday at around 10 a.m. Kind of weird. Kind of weird. Anyway, going to look at is there any deal? Is there any deal? Oh, let's see. Is there any deal? Um, I watched somebody stream Parcel Simulator today. It's kind of a new, it's kind of like a mini factory game where you're trying to create a factory to process parcels, packages, um, like FedEx letters, stuff like that. That's kind of what it looks like to me. And it looks like somebody said there was a demo available on Steam. I went and looked and I didn't see one. The game is up on Steam, but I didn't see a demo. I don't see anything on Is There Any Deal right now. So I'm going to go over to Steam and we can look at my discovery queue. Let's see, there is my desktop right there. Food slingers, cook, run, jump, and throw, all in the name of food core. This chaotic physics-based spin on the classic cooking formula demands speed, strategy, and just the right amount of panic. Interesting. So it's kind of a first person's perspective, whereas Played Up, it kind of seems like this is more of like a, yeah, play with up to 4 friends and try to run the restaurant smoothly or let it all go up in flames. So you can kind of get there could be cross purposes there where, you're trying to run the restaurant smoothly and not everybody else is. That can cause some frustration. Pardon the yawn right there. Just going to check real quick my audio again, make sure that that's all working okay. Testing 1, 2. Yeah, it seems to be working okay. What's my gain like? Might bring this down a little bit, a little closer. Get some better gain. Idle Boss Rush. Now I'm getting into a little too close. I thought I turned that off. Okay, now it's turned off. No. Railborne. Railborne is a survival game where you build your train piece by piece, navigate a world entangled by branching tracks, find rare plants to cultivate on your farms, upgrade your train, manage its power systems, direct resource flow, and distribute water. Designed for 1 to 4 players. That sounds interesting. Is there a demo? Railborne takes place on an alien planet 350 light years from Earth where you're building a train that will act as your mobile base. A very interesting train. We could read the full review. I'm just going to add it to my wish list. Sounds interesting. It says it for 1 to 4 players, so there could be single player, there could be multiplayer. Looks interesting. It's coming soon to early access. Okay. Let's see if there's any update history. There might not be, no. Let's see who the developer is. Wash Bear Studio. They did the popular Parkosaurus, which I've never heard of. That's the only game they've done. Let's look at Parkosaurus. 2,613 reviews, 93% are positive. Well, that's kind of good. Let's see what the update history on that game is. Looks like, according to the thumbnail up here, it's pretty extensive. Let's drag that down to the bottom. December 2017. So they've updated that game April 2018, May 18, June. Let's see. January 19, that was the month my daughter was born, January 2019. March, June, August. Wow, they did a lot of updates to it. I hope they do the same with this game, because this game sounds like a really interesting concept. So the last update on this one's June 2024, so they updated it for like 7 years. And it's got really good reviews. 93% of reviews say it's positive. It's a sweet management game. And this is this developer's first game. So they stopped developing it in 2024, probably because they had started working on the other game, which I'm going to follow. And hopefully the other game, because I love trains, hopefully the other game turns out to be something special. Also, let's watch a video. Coal. Exploration. Interesting. Very interesting. This might be kind of the same. Yeah, it looks like it's the same. Seasons. And then this looks like your train. That's cool. I thought it was exploration. I thought he was going into a cave. He or she was going into a cave, but it looks like it's exploration. That's their train. Greenhouse. Kind of seems to me a little bit like a little bit like Raft, but with a train instead of a raft. Yes, sounds very cool. Definitely worth wish listing. Legends of Old. Legends of Old is a retro style co-op dungeon crawler Inspired by classic RPGs, battle deadly foes, find powerful items, and master unique classes in this modern take on an old school experience. Okay. Abyssal Blade is a game. My Drug Cartel is a game. Coastal Kitchen Simulator. Cook and serve dishes as you run your own seafood restaurant. Unlock new recipes, grow your kitchen with the help of employees, and satisfy every customer's craving. Expand your reputation, manage resources wisely, and build a seafood restaurant that becomes the talk of the town. Interesting. Is this kind of a take on, what's that game? Diver Dave or something? Where you have to go out maybe and catch your fish, bring it back, clean it, cook it, serve it. Nova Hearts. No, I'm going to ignore that one. Just not my cup of tea. Little Kingdom RTS. Little Kingdom RTS is an indie real-time strategy game set in a medieval fantasy world. Gather resources, build settlements, raise walls, and grow your small kingdom. Command an army of knights, archers, and mages to fight off rival kingdoms, orcs, and undead. Wow, it gets really dark right there, right? Yeah, it's a nice little thing until you're undead. Because you know what? Games got to have undead in them. When I was growing up, what's the first game? I can't remember the first game that had zombies. I didn't like to play those games, so I don't know. Silicomrades is a pencil-drawn co-op shooter for 2 players. No, don't do shooters. Train Driver 2. Interesting. Polish railway simulator emphasizing multiplayer and realism. Become a train driver, operating faithfully recreated trains, or a dispatcher, managing traffic and signaling equipment at your post. Cooperate online, build stations in the editor, and join railway enthusiasts. Oh, it's free to play. Might be worth looking at. This game had potential for years, but lack of optimization made the game run worse and worse over the years. New stuff is being added, but it's hard to enjoy it when game runs slow and is unresponsive. Developers just require you to have 32 gigabytes of RAM and ignore the problem, which is insane in comparison to RDR2, for example, that is full of quality content and requires only 12 gigabytes, and this is a 10-year-old game. I'll be right back. That was a sneeze. I'll be right back. Okay. Well, I tried to play it, but it's all in Polish and had to make an account to play it because there is no single player. It says single player. But again, if it's all in Polish, that's something they should say up here, right? Release date is 2025, but it says here that the game has been in development for years. I had to make an account just for a game crash. Yeah, we'll skip over that one. Bully ball soccer. Skip. Finish cue. Nice. Let's go back over here, come out here, and then go into our game of choice, which is Football Manager. I don't even know if I've heard the audio for this, if there is any. I probably have it turned down because I don't want music to play and I don't want to get dinged for playing copyright music. Let's see, back this out a little bit, I think, just a little bit. Sorry. Sorry. I'm glad I didn't start shaking that because this wasn't closed. If I'd started shaking that, yeah, would have been bad. Playing a Wrexham offline game, but we want to go to Twitch Torquay. We're in December of 2023. We've just beat a team that is 50 places above us in the English pyramid. So if you come over here to Leagues in Focus. Now, I changed this last night. So why didn't it change? Let me go in and see. 1731, 1730. Oh, I changed the name, I think, to Twitch. $16.35. That's 1731. I'll just change it back. I mean, we did beat. Let's make sure that that happened. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So what I want to do is go in Leagues in Focus because I set this up when we come over here to do our league. And then I want to look at Vanarama National North. And then Vanarama National. And then, let's see. Here we'll put the Premier League. Here we'll put the Championship. No. Here we'll put the Championship. Here we'll put League One. Here we'll put League Two. And then down here, since I don't know, it doesn't really impact us that much, is the Premier League. So we are here in Torquay, the Vanarama National League South. The league right above us. So the leagues go like this. These are, I guess, the professional leagues, or these are considered part of English league football. There's non-league football and there's league football. So this is the very bottom of the English pyramid. Well, I've got the wrong camera on, so that doesn't help. So basically, you have the Premier League, then you have the Championship. So the Premier League has 20 teams in it. The Championship has like 24, I think. Then you have Sky Bet League One, then Sky Bet League Two. So you've got Premier League, Championship, Sky Bet League One, Sky Bet League Two, Vanarama National League, and then at the very bottom, you have the Vanarama National League South and the Vanarama National League North. I think I think during games, I got to remember to go bottom right. I think that's the best look during games. I think. We'll check it out though. So the Premier League is at the top of the pyramid, basically, if you want to call it a pyramid. It is kind of a pyramid because it kind of goes down, and then when it gets to the Vanarama National League North and South, that kind of creates the base of the pyramid, if you want to call it that. So the Premier League is at the top. I don't see my mouse doing anything over here. Oh, there you go. I just had to click on this. I had to click on this because I have two monitors. So if I click on this monitor, my mouse doesn't show up over here until I click on this monitor. Okay. So you have the Premier League. That's the top division in English football. Top club division. This is club football. So the top club division in English football. Then you have the Sky Bet Championship. Then you have Sky Bet League One, League Two. Then you have the Vanarama National League, and then Vanarama National League North and South. So we just beat Newport County, who is in the Sky Bet League Two. So we are in Vanarama National League South, which is right below the Vanarama National League, which is then right below League Two. So Vanarama National League has 24 teams in it. We are 8th place in our league or our division. So 24 plus 7 is 31. And then Newport is 3rd in Sky Bet League 2. So there are 24 teams in that league. So there's 21 teams between Newport and the bottom of the league. So it's 7 plus 24 is 31 plus 21. So that is 52. So we just beat a team that is 52 places ahead of us in the English football system. And we didn't beat them like 1-0 or 2-1. We beat them 5-0. We destroyed them. So, yeah, it was very, very good game. Jarvis got another hat trick. McGavern scored. Christos scored in the 90th minute. So we did really well in that game. So that got us into the FA Cup third round, which we'll find out. More importantly, if you look at the FA Cup, rules, we got $83,000 for that game. There's an email up here to that. Yeah, $83,700 for winning against Newport in the third round of the in English FA Cup second round. So that puts us to just below. Down here in July when I started, we had like 60,000. Now we have $427,000. So I did just ask the board for more transfer budget. Because I don't necessarily want to do transfers right now. What I want to do is I want to sign some players to contracts like Christos. Christos, who scored that goal in the 90th minute, he's 16 years old. He's ready to sign. He started off on 1 star in July. He's up to 2.5 stars. And he's ready to sign a professional contract. But I need the money to do that. So the money is really, this whole save just kind of is right on a knife's edge. A knife that is balancing on a bill, a bill of money. Name your denomination. $1, $10, $100, $1,000. Because my first of all, my depth isn't that great, and I need to rotate players because, like here, I've got another game coming up in 3 days against Tunbridge, which is like we're in 8th place now in the league. We're in 8th place. Tunbridge is in 6th place. So it's our goal difference 31. We have the highest goal difference in the league. 4 ahead of Yeovil, who is on top. So that's kind of the situation we're in right now. We do have to play again on the 5th in 3 days. So our FA Youth Cup, I think they also won. Yeah, they won the under-18s, the FA Youth Cup, second round. Now, what do I want to do with my players as far as resting them? Okay, Saturday. Yeah, I rested them these right here. So they get plenty of rest before we have to play that game. Entertainment at Huish Park. Maidstone beat Dortmund. That's highlighting the Vanarama South. Player of the week. We didn't play. I think we played this week. Downs runs out of superlatives for Jarvis. Aaron Downs, he's our assistant coach, faced a number of questions about his reaction to the match in the cup round from the Football League paper, BBC Radio Devon, and the non-league paper following Torquay's convincing 5-0 English FA Cup second round victory over Newport County, I believe it is. Assistant coach Aaron Downs had been asked to attend the press conference in place of head coach Biff Gimble. The non-league paper chose the main focus point for the conference with journalist Delroy Stewart asking, "You must be overjoyed with Aaron Jarvis' hat trick, right?" Downs replied, "He's an outstanding player, and I really couldn't be happier. He reaches new levels seemingly every week." He's the leading scorer in our division. Let's see, where do we go to see that? Where do we go to see that? I don't remember. Leagues and focus around the world. Transfer window news. I should probably look in here more often. Where do I see that information? Okay, Aaron Jarvis. I know there's a way to see it. I just don't know how you see it. Like I said, this game has a big learning curve. And about half of the learning curve of this game is just learning the interface, honestly. Hey, Veggie. Hey, Narisa. How's it going? Thanks for joining the channel. It's the learning curve is just huge as far as the interface goes. Just trying to learn where everything is. I think I got to click on here. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so Aaron Jarvis has 23 league goals. The next closest player is 7 behind at 16. Player of the match, he's had 9 player of the matches. We don't have anybody in assists because, well, for one thing, I'm not sure how many of Aaron Jarvis's goals are penalty kicks, actually. But Aaron Jarvis, he's got the highest average rating in the league. Mark Hallstad, 11 shutouts. Who does Ollie Wright play for? He's only 21 and he plays for Bath City. We just beat Bath City. But yeah, we're on a roll. It's very fun. Games without losing, 5. Eastbourne Borough has 10 games without losing. Average attendance, pretty good. Second in the league. We don't have any red cards. Games without allowing a goal, 5 straight. And this is the big thing, is that we started the season at negative 10 points. We were in 24th place at the beginning of the season with negative 10 points. Because in English football, if you have financial trouble with your club, they deduct points for the following year. They might even deduct points in the actual year. And so if we had those points, those 10 points back right now, we would be on 45 points. So we'd be in 4th place. And we still have a game in hand. So that would be potentially 48 points. We'd be in 3rd place. So we're doing okay, considering that we were projected to wind up in 17th place. And right now we're in 8th. Let's see. I mean, we could still wind up in 17th place. I hope not, but it's possible. And that part of that's managing the squad. And if I had more money to maybe get a few more players in. Colchester, the English FA Cup second round has been seen a number of lower league teams upset their more like illustrious opponents, with perhaps the biggest surprise happening at JobServe Community Stadium as Sky Bet League Two team Colchester United defeated leaderless Barnsley. Torquay United have also progressed after a win at Plainmoor, where they upset Welsh club Newport County in stunning fashion. Elsewhere, there were wins for Lincoln City, Tranmere Rovers, Charlton Athletic, and Derby County. So Colchester is in League Two. Let's see, Sky Bet League Two. They are leading that division. And then where is Barnsley is in Sky Bet League One. They're mid-table. So they're actually only about 15, 14 places above Colchester. So I wouldn't call that a huge upset. Post-match analysis. We won the match deservedly as we created better opportunities than our opponents. Yeah, our XG was 1.86. I think they only had 2 shots on goal. Pretty much dominated the game. We completed a decent number of passes, 465 for us, which is a lot. And I think that's because I had a setup to like take shorter passes, which helped out with controlling the tempo of the game. We had stronger momentum. Yeah, we pretty much dominated the momentum in the game. I didn't like, though, that their team was highlighted using black, because some of the screens are like this black and you can barely see the bar here. So that's something that they could look at fixing. We've conceded none of the 3 shot attempts from inside our penalty area. So they had 3 shots. We didn't concede any of them. 1 header, 2 with feet. And they completed a decent number of passes also, 345. Williams reports on Marshall progress. I had a chat with Marvin Williams, who had some comments to make about Ross Marshall's progression. Improved. He has improved a lot as a player over the last 2 months. He's most improved in anticipation and decisions. That's good because those are both the lowest, like his lowest stats. He's benefited from individual training focus, progressing very well in training, has performed especially well in training lately, and is showing an improvement in his game. Good, he's doing defensive positioning. Tonbridge scouting report. Sean Shields has been in fantastic form recently with an average rating of 7.76 in his last 5 matches. Shields, huh? Probably have to mark him. Communication is a strength of the goalkeepers in the squad. Their weaknesses are these these goalkeepers will look to punch the ball clear rather than attempt to catch it. 9 of the 22 assists allowed in the last 20 matches have come from crosses. Okay. Marshall's aerial ability may help to exploit this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here to our strategy, and we're going to set our strategy to play for set pieces. And we're going to go to our transition and go, actually, I think that's it right there. Play for set pieces, work the ball into the box. We're going to do floated crosses. I'm going to take these off. Actually, I'm going to keep these on. I want a faster tempo, but I want slightly shorter passes. And our midfield is excellent. So it depends on who's going to be fit for the game. As you can see, these guys are all dead tired. They're all great as far as their conditioning goes. They're very sharp, but their conditioning is really bad. And we're playing tomorrow. This does not bode well for me in the league. What time is it? 5:15. Clear-cut chances for them every 38 minutes. What do they play? They use a 4-3-3 also. Okay. Torquay faced 8 different formations. 14 of a total of 37 assists in the last 20 matches come from crosses. So maybe we want to prevent them from crossing. Yeah, actually, I think it might be too late to rest my players. I could rest them today. I think I'll do that. Thank you. Thanks, Veggie. Do 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 do. How's my bench though? Everybody on my bench is really good. I need to rest my starters. I'll rest the guys that are heavy. Last 5 games, yeah, I need to rest these guys. Rest one day. You rest you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow you guys will miss what? Oh, I'm resting him tomorrow anyways. That's good. The thing is you, for some reason, I can't change the match focus. It won't let me change it. So I guess there's always match focus the night before a game. Can't change it. Night before a game, night before a game. What did I want to see? I want to see. What else I want to see? This is what I want to see. So we have high scoring clinical shooting. They are moving into that area also. We are frequently win the ball between reliable and loose in possession. They frequently win the ball, infrequently win the ball, and they are reliable between liable and loose in possession. That's interesting. That's interesting. I'm trying to get better at this. I'm trying to do things to help us retain the ball, like stop now on we're 8 right now, so like the bottom third of the league, I think I would go ahead and pass into space. But teams that are right around us or higher, we need to control the ball more, so I don't pass into space. Aggressive and wasteful shooting. Aggressive and clinical shooting. We are much closer to that one because we have Aaron Jarvis. Goals from set pieces. We're way up here because we have Aaron Jarvis. Tonbridge, low number of set piece goals, low number of set piece goals conceded. So we're about the same as far as goals conceded with them, but we do twice as many set piece goals as they do. Defensive efficiency. We have the most quiet, efficient, impenetrable defense in the league. So I want to go back here and look at match analysis. I have a hard time understanding this. Oh, this is Tonbridge. Passes. Crosses. Crosses completed. Crosses unsuccessful. Received. Crosses completed were towards the edge of the box. Crosses unsuccessful were from way out. So I think maybe force people outside. Who's Sunny Fish? Where is their striker? I don't know. But this guy's supposed to be really good at crossing. So these might have been short corners that they took. This is what crosses received. Oh, he received crosses here and here. Who is there? So Tunbridge, they had a 2.3. They had a lot of possession in the opposition half. They won 2-0. And now Havant and Havant and whoever they are, they're down here in 20th. And Tunbridge only beat them 2-0. This doesn't seem like too much of a goal scoring threat. We'll have to wait and see. But I do want to see their senior squad. They're all fresh. Well, that's just great. Their striker is Gordon Greenridge. Was it Jordan? Jordan Greenridge. He is 6'4" and has a 12 jumping reach. So we need to funnel him inside. I believe that's how we have it set. Trap inside, yeah. But their wingers are 5'10" with only 8 jumping. They are 6'1" with 9 jumping, not great jumpers. Looks like they have a lot of guys on loan. And how much are they paying them? 300 per week, 450. They're only paying Sunny Fish 170. Oh, this is the one I gotta look at. 500. Oh, 300. They have 2 starters. It looks like 400. That are 2 starters that are in the what? The first team. Match prep. We only have 2 negatives. We scored none of our 17 shots attempted from outside the penalty area. I know, I've been telling people to quit shooting from long range. Only 2 of our 59 attacks have involved Daniel Martin. Well, that's because he's a wingback. And I don't think he runs up that much because I don't have him set to overlap. So it's 5:15 on Sunday. So my guys are going to rest today. Training schedule for upcoming weeks, Torquay United. Guys are resting today. We've got the game tomorrow. We've got a recovery and a match review, then a rest. We got another game in 4 days after that, recovery, match review, and a rest. Then we have another game after that. Actually, no, we don't. I thought we had a game in here, but we don't have a game for a week. Maybe it was an under 18 game that I saw. Tunbridge, Farnborough, and then we don't have a game for a week. Wow, that's going to be huge. That's going to be huge. So if I can get my really good starters healthy by Farnborough, go into the 4th round of the FA Trophy, and then rest everybody for a week, that's going to be great. He wants me to change out everybody. Let's use his squad, and then we'll take a look at it. Torquay take on Tunbridge. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not. It's going to be at Plainmore. It's a home game. Torquay's home advantage gives them the edge in what should be a close encounter against Minnows, Tunbridge, according to 90minute.com. Torquay have notched up 5 straight league wins and lie in 8th place in the Vanarama South table. Torquay could move into a playoff place with a win, following Torquay's 2-0 Vanarama League South victory over Havant and West Saunders side, are 6th in the Vanarama South with 39 points from 21 matches. Tonbridge have won 4 of their last 5 away games in the league. A win could see Tonbridge overtake as many as 2 teams, including their rivals Welling. Torquay may not risk Spike Stegel, who is recovering from a bruised thigh, and Tonbridge have no real selection problems going into the game. Most of the teams that I play against, they don't have any problems. They're performing well above their average in defensive statistics. A lot of shutouts, a lot of possession won, a lot of fouls. That's what they do. I've noticed that, I don't know the good teams, but teams, if you have a really expansive team with like fast wingers and stuff, they just foul you. They'll foul your side like 10, 15 times a game. Who is this Jay Fielding? Let's see who that is. Jay Fielding. So we want to go and look at Tonbridge players. Jay Fielding. I don't see him. Here he is. He's a defender. Looks like he's not a starting defender. He's 24 years old, 6'2". Not great jumping reach. He has a creative role. Assists. Gets a half of an assist, a third of an assist per game. Completes a lot of passes. Dribbles. Two more than Vanarama South average, maybe for a defensive central defender. He is a central defender. Maybe he's a wingback. Yeah, he is a natural, just a right side defender. Doesn't say he's a wingback. He's competent at being a wingback. Weekly staff meeting. Tell me how I don't have any money and I'll never get any more money. I'd highly recommend you automatically make any, remind me in a week. Yeah, we should tie him down to a professional contract. I agree. Tell the board to give me some money. Lewis Collins good enough to be a star player. We should consider making that change formally. I mean, I play him whenever he's healthy. Whenever he's healthy, he's in the side. He is my best attacking right midfielder. I don't know if I made a mistake here. I was asking the board for money, for payroll, for transfers. I'm like, they got to give me something. So I asked them for an under 21 squad. We had the senior squad and we had the under 18. So I asked them, can I set up an under 21 squad? And they said, yep. I don't have any players for them. I could move all of my, I was thinking I could move all of my under 18s up to my under 21 squad, but then I'd have to forfeit all of my under 18 games. The schedule's already set up. I'd have to forfeit all those games because my team would never show up. So, yeah, I think there's Gary Johnson. Hey, P-Boom. Yeah, Gary Johnson doesn't know what he's talking about. My assistant coach doesn't know what he's talking about. We need to realize that Dean Moxey is past his best and not the player he used to be. No, he's the best passer on the team. He consistently gets, he's consistently high in passing accuracy. Yeah, remind me in a week. Kevin Dawson doesn't seem to be viewed as a highly influential player within the squad here anymore, and it's likely because he isn't getting the playing time he once received. Too bad. He's like my fifth choice um, central defender. He's my, midfield defender. He's my fifth choice. So yeah, he's not getting the playing time he used to get. Players recognize your standing and reputation within the game, and they are behind you. Remind me in a week. Kenny Griffiths should go on a Continental B course to improve the quality of the coaching team. Well, that'd be a great idea next summer, but not in the middle of the season. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by my office. What is our team cohesion is very good. Club atmosphere is excellent. Of course, we drew and then we've won our last 4. Leadership support is good. And we don't have any issues with the team. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. So now it is Monday at 10 o'clock, what, in the morning? Yeah, so now it's 5:15. Board response to request, increased transfer budget. I love this one. Look at his smile. At this time, so he calls me into his office. Hi, Biff. You requested to increase the transfer budget. At this time, we're unable to grant your request. Rejected. Like, what? We're not currently willing to consider this due to the club's present financial situation. Dude, look, you started off the summer, my coaching here, you started off at about $60,000 in the bank. Now you got $396,000 in the bank. Okay. It's like 8 times the amount that you started with. We just won $80,000 for getting into the 3rd round of the FA Cup. I mean, give me some money so I can get some players, so I can sign these new young players, very exciting young players that we have to professional contracts. Do 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 do. He's 27-year-old. No, I mean he still has upside. But what's his current salary? He's only earning $675 a week. What's his position? Center back. Where can he play? Okay, he plays only in the center. I think at the age of 27, you'd learn how to play like left or right side also competently. Especially with you could play on the left or the right because your left foot's very strong. Or is it the other way around? I know for wingers, it's the opposite foot. Recruitment focus update. We're looking for center backs. You did actually find me one. Well, that's unusual. Usually you guys don't find what I'm asking you to look for. You did there, but I have no money to, even if I was going to, is he starting? He's only got 9 appearances. I wonder if I could get him on a free. Do 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 do. I got Austin Booth. I've got Tomlinson who plays over here. He prefers to play defensive midfielder on the right side. Finley, Krask, and Shambrook. Martin and Moxie. It always seems like my side is teetering on the edge of destruction. on the edge of collapse because of the. I mean, we're in the league, we're in the FA Cup, we're in the FA Trophy. Got all these competitions going on, games every 3 to 4 days. Oh, look at this. Oh, these are the guy. This is his squad that he suggested. Okay. Well, it doesn't look terrible, but I'd have to put in some backups. Love it. He's pretty excellent in his morale. So I have one, two. I have two teenagers right up here in the top. No, we're not going to play Stegel. He's injured. Game's tomorrow. We can play Ash up here. I need a midfielder. Stobbs could move over here and Ash could come in if he gets tired. Stobbs is medium, right? Yeah. Lacking sharpness, lacking sharpness. Weston's medium. I don't think he played in the last game. I've already got Zola in there. He's losing sharpness. Let's see. I need a midfielder. No, don't have that position available. Put Kellen Thomas in there. And then maybe a back. He's injured. He can't go in. Turns to full fitness in 2 days. Let's see. It's 5 in the afternoon. So let's see what his draw for the English FA Cup third round is made today. 67 teams will go into the hat for the 32 matches to be drawn, with Premier Division teams entering the competition. Oh, great. Watch us get Man City. Watch it happen. That's the situation I'm in because my team was in administration last year. So I guess they came close to declaring bankruptcy or whatever it was. They got deducted 10 points at the beginning of the year. So we started out in 24th place with negative 10 points. And they won't give me any money. And the game basically started everybody off on a new contract at the beginning of the year. So all the contracts are for another year. So when I want to try to send somebody out on loan or like Kevin Dawson here, he's my fifth choice um, midfielder, but he's making 1100 a week. Nobody wants to loan him because he's too expensive, and he doesn't want to get transferred. He doesn't won't agree to a transfer because he just signed a new contract. So yeah, it's a challenge. I just hope it. I mean, I'd like to play if I can get through this season and I don't get fired. I'd like to play it another year, but I'm just afraid that all these really good young players that I have are going to leave like in May. They're just going to say, I don't want to sign for you again because you haven't given me a new contract because the board won't give me any more money. And these guys won't go out on loan. So I just want to free up some salary space so I can offer these guys a contract, maybe one or two of them at least. Yeah, just I have a feeling it's going to end badly. So let's see. We got our goalkeeper. We have our striker and midfielder. We have another defensive midfielder. We've got a back. Yeah, he's not going to be ready. I'm probably going to have to bring one of these guys in. So he's good. He's above average injury susceptibility. He is below average. So I think I don't want to have to do it, but I think I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to at least get Marshall in there if I need somebody for like the last 10 minutes of the game or something. Okay, let's view the draw. English FA Cup. Dagenham and Redbridge and Torquay United might not be among the tournament favorites, but write them off at your peril. Torquay are mid. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Liverpool are clearly the best team. Looking forward to more FA Cup. It really does bring out the best in everyone. We're not failing this time. Bring on everyone. Oh, that's Manchester United. I think, did they fail? Well, they failed in the Europa League. They lost to Tottenham. Who won the final of the Crystal Palace won the FA Cup this year, I think. Okay, let's start the draw. Ding dong dong ding. Frank Lampard. Nice, Frank. From my favorite team, Chelsea FC. We're set to get underway with the draw for the English FA Cup third round. I am your host, Frank Lampard. Welcome along. Probably go a little faster. First out of the hat is West Brom. Huddersfield. Leicester. Leicester is going to be paired against Wolves. Will it be Wolves? Gary O'Neill? What a match. Let's proceed to drawing the next match. Reading or Grimsby Town against Ipswich. Derby? Frank used to coach Derby. Carlisle. Stoke. QPR. What a match. Let's proceed to drawing the next. Hull. I hope we don't have to play Hull because I have a really good player from Hull that I have on loan. Watford. Bournemouth versus Tranmere. Stockport versus Norwich. One of the most highly anticipated matches in the competition. Luton. Sunderland. Newcastle. Preston North End. Fulham. We drove past that stadium when we were in England years ago. Dagon Red. Unfortunately, I wasn't a soccer fan at the time or a football fan. Southampton. If I was, I would have said, let's go to a Chelsea game. Wigan, Port Vale. Though I don't think the league was in session at that time. It was in May. Could have, yeah, they might have been playing like their second to last game, something like that year. Brighton, Crystal Palace. It seems to got a lot of Premier League teams matching up against each other. Swansea. Man City. Ooh, that's a tough one for a Welsh club. Burnley. Blackpool. Only 34 teams left to draw. Leyton Orient. Chelsea. Sheffield Wednesday. Leeds. Looks like we're going to, well, I don't know. Tottenham is still in it. West Ham is still in it. Colchester. Coventry. Who's still in it from our neck of the woods? Birmingham? Portsmouth. Let's see. Harrogate, Cambridge. Charlton. Liverpool still in there. Man United. Millwall. Aston Villa. Let's see. Tottenham is still in there. West Ham is still in there. Premier League clubs. Brentford. Arsenal. Cardiff. And Man U. That'd be an interesting game. Accrington. Rotherham. Tottenham. Are we going to get Tottenham? Tottenham, Torquay? Nope, Middlesbrough. 16 left. We haven't been picked yet. Bolton? Crew. Blackburn. Torquay. That's us. Let's advance it to the end. That is us. So we're up against Blackburn, who I think is in the championship. Yep, they're in 4th position in the championship. That could be a tough one. Yeah, we'll give it all that we have. Torquay United will play Blackburn Rovers in the English FA Cup third round. Blackburn have been drawn as the home team in the match, so the game will be played at Ewood Park on Saturday, January 6th, 2024. With Torquay in especially good form of late, a bumper crowd is expected for what will undoubtedly be a fascinating and hard-fought tie. Blackburn last won the competition in 1928. The current holders of the competition are Man City. So let's see. We're gonna get a percentage of the gate for this game. And it's 31. That's 5 times the seating at our pitch. 5 times the seating. So that will be really important to the club. Torquay versus Eastbourne Borough match rearranged. Moved due to Blackburn versus Torquay on January 6th. This is going to be played on December 19th. And of course, that's going to mess up that whole week off that I had, right? I thought we had a week off. Playing Tonbridge. We're playing far. Nope, we still have a week off. But then we have to play this game 3 days later, then 4 days later, then 3 days later, then 5 days later, 6 days later, and then 5 days later. Okay. So that was at 7 o'clock. So I don't know. Let me go to training. And you had to adjust the training for what week? 12/18. Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome in. Drizzy, P-Boom, Shroom. Hey Shroom, what's going on? Veggie, dark toast. I like my toast dark, actually. In fact, I have it on here somewhere. It's probably in my, nope, not that one. It is probably in my gallery under cooking, maybe? No. Under, let's see if I can find it. No. Mm-hmm. That's so nice. So what I'm looking for is it's a picture, a compilation basically of the ranges of toast and from light to dark. And I think if I remember correctly, there's about 25 varying from light to dark toastings of bread for color. And I remember one time when I was in the Philippines to meet my wife, I found it on Facebook or something, and I found the one that I wanted, and I enlarged the picture, and I showed the server at the restaurant. This is how I want my toast. It was so cool. I know I have it somewhere. I just don't know where it is on my phone. I guess I'm gonna have to find it if I'm gonna travel anytime soon. He is a professional personality. I don't think I'm gonna put my arm around him. Maybe a handshake. He's a professional. I'm just gonna say I think you trained really well lately. Good. Brad, this guy is actually up. He was 5.5. He's usually the worst in training, but he's up from 5.5 last week. So I'm not going to say anything to him because if I say something to him, he'll just get mad at me. So it was the week of the 18th. He said he had to change the. Yeah, see, I want you to do here. I want you to do recovery. And then I want you to do match review after every game. Now we have team bonding this week, so we don't need it this week. It's going to be the next week. Okay. Do 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 do. Let's see. How's everybody doing tonight? Did you guys get sent in on a raid or something and I just missed it? Or did you guys just stop in to say hi, which is just fine? So my club right now, my team looks light, light, light. Oxy's heavy. Oh, so okay. Looks like Marshall's the only one in the team that's got a heavy match load. So I think they said he was like low risk though. Injury risk is below average, which is good. And I'm not going to play him unless I have to. So we are playing the team that's like two places above us in the table right now. Um, so let's see what my, I think I'm going to start balanced. In possession, we want to keep the ball. I'm going to play it through. I think I'm going to play on the, because I don't have my best midfield in here. My best midfield is Asa Hall and playing behind McGavin and Lapsley. But I don't have them in. So we're just going to play last game against a team that's 52 places above me in the so in the FA Cup. We're in Vanarama National League South. They're in League Two, Skybet League Two. They're 52 places above me because I had my midfield in that has they work together really well. We played up the middle, and we played to work the ball into the our goal scoring machine. Aaron Jarvis has 4 hat tricks so far this year, um, and we beat that team 52 places above us in the English football pyramid. We beat them 5-0. So those guys are really good together. If I mean, it'd be nice to get a win, but if we can get a draw, then that would not be terrible. We're going to counter and regroup. We're going to take short kicks. We're going to distribute to the center backs quickly to start the game. And we're going to trap inside. And we're going to do a low block because my assistant coach tells me every game, play a low block. If I change it, he'll come back, play a low block. I'm like, okay, I'll play a low block. Due to fixture change, just scheduled weeks, January 1st. So let's go look at January 1st training schedule. So we have team bonding the week before. So we don't need team bonding this week. We've got it here. But we've got recovery and match review. We've got recovery and match review. Recovery and match review. I think I want to do this though. We're going to do attacking patient. And then that's been working out pretty well for us. Do I have any attacking patient? I do here. See, I'm not really using overlap that much. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this to attacking patient. I'll try attacking direct. So we got attacking wings, attacking direct, attacking wings, attacking patient, because that'll be 2 weeks since we did that one. And then attacking patient, attacking direct, attacking wings. Okay, that looks good. We'll check it again we'll check it again next week. Okay. Looks like there's going to be a game. Torquay injury update. Torquay. Okay, he's not going to play today. He's got a bruised thigh. Ash has got a tight groin, but he's excellent. And Collins is excellent. Now, we've seen a 42% decrease in injuries so far this season compared to what we would expect on average. Our current number of injuries puts us joint 7th in the injury table, with other teams also suffering problems. So we've seen a 42% decrease in injuries. And I guess it points us joint 7th in the injury table as far as what the least number of injuries. So you're not giving me a lot of information here, though. High injury risk because of match fatigue, but I'm not going to play him unless I have to. He remains some way short of full fitness, should be monitored. Capable of playing in the forthcoming fixture with minimal risk of complications. So maybe I put him in instead of Marshall. He's only a 1-star though. I think we're going to keep Marshall in there just as a sub, just in case I need him. You know what? I'm going to take a break real quick. See what time it is. I'm going to take a break real quick, and I'll be right back. Thank you very much for watching. Let me go to my cameras here. See which one is which. This one I think is the one I'm looking for. You know, what I can do is, got my music. That one's not working. How about if we just go, that one right there. Okay, I'll be right back. Thanks for watching, everybody. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for the break. Appreciate it. Here we go. I was going to say that I just got a notice today from Twitch, and they have invited me to join the affiliate program. So I owe that to all of my viewers, VOD watchers, um, people in the stream. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. So what I'm going to do is I'm plan on setting up a separate bank account just for Twitch so that, if Twitch gets hacked or something, they don't have access to all my bank accounts. But set up a separate bank account specifically for Twitch. And once I do that, plan on doing that tomorrow. Then once I do that, I can actually apply for the affiliate program because you have to have all your bank information and all that stuff. So they can deposit money into your account if and when I ever make any money. So anyways, thanks for I know Shroom was in here earlier and Veggie, you're in here, P Boom, Drizzy. Everybody just contributes to the whole thing. So I just want to say thanks. Thanks to all my VOD watchers. I'm getting a pretty steady, like averaging around 50 people watching the VOD. So that's pretty cool too. So thank you so much for that. I think maybe it's just finding the right game. Maybe it's just finding the right game. So let's see. I think we're going to have a game here. It's 8 o'clock. And I don't know when kickoff is, but I bet you kickoff is real soon. Yep, matches. So we'll see what we can do against Tonbridge. Now, I did beat Bath was in second place. We beat them with like a 90. Yeah, Aaron Jarvis had a header, 90 plus 2. So we beat Bath City 1-0 about, a week ago. And right now, they're in third. So this is their loss right here. That was to us. So they're on a really good run of form. We're on a really good run of form. Tunbridge, 4 out of 5. That's a pretty good run of form. So let's go to the game. Now, my assistant always recommends I make a ton of changes. Change everything. I'm not going to. He wants us to play with a cautious mentality. I'm going to start with a balanced mentality. We could encourage our players to get stuck in to try to unsettle the weaker opposition players, but getting stuck in could lead to a yellow or 2 yellows and a red or just a straight red. So I'm not going to do that because we didn't do that when we played against Bath. Close eye on Ryan Hanses as he's lacking in match fitness. We'll do that so you can advise me if he is getting tired. If we go to cautious, then yeah, we'll increase our defensive duties. And we're going to play our custom wing play approach is what we're going to play like we always play, and we'll see what happens. This is my team. I've got 17-year-old David Barnes, who is playing very well. He is he's played for 6 appearances. He's got more. This is wrong. This is wrong. He's played for us several times and he's scored goals. Let's see. In the league. What is this here? Oh, he's played in cup ties. Okay, well, that's good too. He scored 6 goals in the cup ties. So I haven't played him in the league, I guess, because I usually play Jarvis in the league. So 3 cup games, 6 goals, 1 assist, 3 players of the match, passing 87%. I mean, in those 3 games, 8.6 average rating. I play him when I can, and he's just playing really well. So, Mills, not so much. He hasn't, this is his first appearance, looks like. So maybe he did play in one of our cup games. But if he gets into trouble, we have Ash to come in. Stobbs can come over and play on the left. Ash can play on the right. Thomas can play in midfield. Zola and Marshall can play in the back. Jenkins can also play up here if needs be. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, why did you take him out? Why did you take out? Game always does this. The game says keep an eye on this player because his match fitness is a little lacking, and then takes him out. I'm not gonna click on that anymore. I thought I'm just like, okay, well, let's keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on him. I didn't say take him out of the team. Oh, brother, Hansen. Yeah, I mean, he's lacking in sharp. He's losing sharpness. He's still starting for me. Okay. Gosh, game. I got to remember, I'm not gonna click on that anymore. I thought he's making a suggestion. Okay, yeah, keep an eye on him. You're on the bench. Keep an eye on him. Make sure he's, not getting too tired or whatever. But he takes him out. I'm glad the game stops you there and goes, no, wait a second. Aaron Dowland, your assistant coach, has done it again. So I got all the guys we need here. I know they are. Just leave me alone. Look at 5 other people like this. Roused, very happy, encouraged, roused. Team mentality is great. Team shape. They feel confident about the team's flexible shape. Dean Moxley's concerned. Feels he should have been picked. Aaron Scott's upset. AJ Weston's troubled. Oh, boys, come on. Let's see. His team instructions, they're okay. Callum Thomas is pleased that he is in the side, I guess. And Ollie Tomlinson's happy. So let's go play. What's up, everybody? Welcome to chat. Who is their starting Greenridge? I got to set his tactics. Greenridge is he is left-footed, so we're going to send him to his right foot. Put a trigger press on him and put him onto his left foot, even though his left foot is fairly strong. And then Greenwich is, He is 6'4", and yeah, so we have to farm him inside. Get him inside. Trap inside, okay. Yeah, we're going to start out balanced. So we go from there. Doing well. We're on a good run, so let's keep that going. Shall we? This is how they're just composed. Brad Ash got a bad attitude. He's not coming back next year. His contract up. He's gone. He is gone. He's just got a bad attitude. Let's check our initial possession. Oh man, they're getting a lot of space. They're moving up. Possession's not bad. I think let's look at our tactics. We're going down the wings. Let's cancel this. We're going down the wings. Mostly down the left wing. No, this is us. Mostly down the right wing. What? What? Wait, what? But we are gaining momentum in the match. So we're going down the right wing. Work the ball in the box. Counter distribute quickly. Let's distribute to the flanks. I usually send it to the center backs because then they can get it right up to the midfield. My usual midfield is really good, but these guys haven't played together much. So let's confirm those changes. Keep going. We are gaining some momentum in the match. Fairly even match. This is just like the game against Bath. Our crowds have been particularly poor. Why? McGregor got a yellow card for Tonbridge. We need to get some shots. Can't score if you don't shoot. A famous Wayne Gretzky line. Apparently, he was asked at a news conference, Wayne, why do you shoot so much? He said, well, you can't score if you don't shoot. Why has our crossing been poor? Is it because of a tactic I'm using? Play for set pieces. Maybe I should go in. Barnes is 6'1". He's got good jumping. Their central defender, Aiden Coyne, is 6 foot. He's 13. Ben Swift is 6'2". He is 13. I wonder if I should be floating crosses or maybe mixed. Let's go with mixed. And maybe go with a positive approach in the second half. We're not going to win if we don't shoot. It's been really disappointing to watch. Look fired up, motivated, fired up. Let's see what we can do. We're getting more into their half of the field. Let's see. Henley heaves the ball downfield. We get possession of it. They get it back. Santos, McGregor to Swift, Lyons Foster. We trigger a press on Fielding. That's over the net. So now they are, what's the match stats look like? We're doing okay in possession. We still, though, we still only have one shot. Come on, boys. Okay, here we go. That was a quick response to my encouragement. Let's get an attack going. That was a mixed cross. That was a low cross. Okay, Booth has it. Gives it to Mills. Oh, Mills kicks it to nobody. Oh, Mills. Okay, we get the ball. Tomlinson gets it. Gives it back to Booth. Booth to Tomlinson. Gives it to Shambrook. Come on, Shammy. Let's go. Gives it to Stobbs. Stobbs crosses to Shambrook. Oh, hit the post. Gives it to Mills. Mills back to Hanson. Now it looks like they're passing into space. Oh, we have 3 shots now to their 9. Their XG, we're just a little bit behind them on XG. Possession? Should we go? Shambrook, he's going to need to come off. Who do I put over there? Do I put Marshall over there? I don't think so. No, I got to put Tomlinson over there. You got to bring Marshall on in the 80th minute. Who else? Playing okay. Mills is nervous. I could bring Stobbs over here and put Brad Ash on. See if I can give him a pep talk. We need a winning goal, but there's no pressure on you to score it. Give it your best. I want to see a good performance from you tonight. I'm expecting you to go out there and make an impact. Go out there and see if you can score the winning goal in the time remaining. We need a winning goal, but there's no pressure on you to score it. Give it your best. Do I really want to say this to them? Let's see what happens. Okay. He's still composed. He's still complacent. So, no harm, no foul, right? Should we go to um, attacking? Maybe narrow the width a little bit might help us. Bring these guys in from the a little closer in. How about long kicks? Maybe distribute to the target forward. Let's go back there on doing that. Okay, Ash gets it. He's fresh. Got fresh legs. Oh man, it's a bad pass. Bad pass. Is he still complacent? Oh, good save. I love it. I love it. He comes and takes it. What was that thing up here that it just said? Floated crosses or something? Jack Stobbs, cross completion ratio 0. It says something about changing crosses. I didn't see what it was. They just go by too quick. We'll do whipped crosses. All right, let's do that. 88th minute. Oh, here we go. There we go. All right, go Jenkins Davis. Get it up to Ash. Ash, you just gave it away, dude. Hit early crosses, early crosses, early crosses. Oh, Henley takes it. Can we get a goal? No, just gives it away again. Okay, Booth gets it. Don't lose it. Don't give it away, dude. Oh, come on. Okay, that's it. We're going to go to, we're going to change, we're just going to go to back to balanced, in possession. We're going to do that. We're going to time waste. It's time to time waste. Be more disciplined. Long throws. Yeah, we're just gonna we're gonna lower the tempo. Okay. And do that and just try to we'll settle for a draw. Yep, there you go. That's what happens. That's what happens when you don't have your best striker in the game, you don't have your two best wingers in the game, and your best midfield not in the game. That's fine. I'll take it. Stobbs is tired. We got through the game. I'll tell you what, when you're winning, you can pretty much say anything to them. They'll be like totally stoked. But when you're losing, they don't like to talk about it. What thing did I get? Park the bus. Your team went 5 consecutive competitive matches without conceding a goal. Half of the players have this achievement on Steam. Well, 56.6. I'll round it down to half. What did we have? They had 12 shots. We had 3. That's the other thing. We only had 3 shots. You can't win a game with 3 shots. Well, you can. They won 88% of the headers. We should have probably just gone to low crosses. Well, we moved up a place. We moved up to 7th from 8th. We're still 17 points behind Yeovil. So, but we did move up into the playoff positions, which is big. When's our next game? Oh, 4 days from now. That's great. Shambrook makes his professional debut. It was a proud moment for Joel Shambrook as the 18-year-old right back made his career debut in Torquay's Vanarama National League South 0-0 draw with Tonbridge. Watched by his family, it is sure to be a moment that Shambrook will never forget. Shambrook is currently on loan at Torquay from Solihull Moors. He played what, right back? Wing back? I think I had him on support, though. I think I might have been playing him wrong. That's my fault, kid, not yours. RE finds a way. Here's a quick update on what's been happening elsewhere. Farnborough beat Aveley, so we've managed move ahead of Aveley in the table. We did move ahead. We moved ahead of Aveley, Farnborough, and Maidstone, I think. Player of the week, Miller Matthew Lewis. 4 goals, 2 assists. Who came in second in that competition? Oh, you know why? Because Jarvis didn't play. That's why. So today they are doing recovery and match review and resting. So I don't know if I'll get it. And I shouldn't have to rest these guys too much because they were all on light. Now I should be able to go back to my best 11 and look, they're still on heavy. So maybe they get a few more days rest, or maybe I just rest them all a full day. We were good. Now we're very good. I think what I'll do is these guys I'm going to rest. These will all be my starters for next game. We're going to play McGavin there. Yeah, these guys they play really well together. It's my best midfield, my two best forwards, my best center forward, my best central backs. I mean, my best team. Now, do I need to play them? That's the question, though. Do I need to play all of them? Because who are we playing next? We're playing Farnborough and the FA Trophy third round. Yeah, I want to win that. I want to win that game. Then Hempstead, Chelmsford, Truro. I played Truro twice. Home and away. That's unusual. You do play the teams twice in a season. You play them once at home, you play them once away. But I think it's unusual that you play them back to back. So Truro, Chelmsford, Hempstead. Truro, Hemel, Chelmsford. They're all pretty far below us in the table. So I should be able to rest players. I should be able to rest my best players. So we'll play everybody against Farnborough. We'll play our starting 11 against Farnborough. Then Eastbourne, I think they're playing really well. Yeah, they're up here. So when does that game come? So that game, so I can play my starting 11 here. I can play a mixed squad here and then play my starting 11 here and then play another mixed squad here, another mixed squad here, another mixed squad here, and then Blackburn. We have 5 days between this game and Blackburn in the FA Cup third round. So I do want to play my starters against Farnborough in this next match. So we are on a 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 game unbeaten streak. Uh-oh. Have my mic on? Yeah, I do. Okay. How does my stream stuff look? Dropped frames. 555 dropped frames. How did that happen? Interesting. So the next game is the 9th. This guy's removed from the short list. He is transfer value 0. 22 years old. I can't sign him because I don't have any payroll to sign him. You want to play for me for nothing? Well, look at this guy. So what's wrong with him? Not injury prone. 8 appearances, no goals. Does he, because he not finish or what? Oop. His finishing's 11. First touch is good. He's not a free kick taker. He's a false 9. He's a shadow striker. Dribbling, finishing, touch is good. He's only 5'9", so he doesn't have probably much jumping reach. So what's the deal? If I'll offer him a trial. Is the board going to give me any more money? You know, I think I might do. It's a tough call. I'll make another board request for finances. I've made these requests, and so this list is getting shorter. Increase next season's transfer budget. Who do I have out now on transfer? I want him on my short list. We don't have many players with decent potential. That's the under 121 squad. We don't have any players on that team. We have a good number of players with great potential. This is a decent development squad. I know. I'm the one that set them. I'm the one that set up the under 21 squad, and then realized I don't have any players to play on that team. I pretty much did it for next year. 483. Look at all the money I'm making you, board. And you don't want to give me any of it back to develop the team. Kind of sad. I wonder if being in administration, if they can't give me any more money. I don't know. I might keep the same backups in here. It's interesting because Moxie, the last game, he had heavy match load, and yet he was disappointed that he wasn't in the team. It's like, I want to play. I don't care what the chances of me getting injured are. I want to play. That sounds like me when I played sports. Transfer value 0. So he is fully scouted. He's good Vanarama National. He's 3.5 stars in Vanarama National. He's a good Sky Bet League 2 player. Weakest area of his game is fairly poor in the air. Yeah, well, he's short. Weakest attribute, lack of any real strength, hinders his physical presence on the pitch. You know what? We can have him lift some weights. I mean, if he was with a team, I could go to the team and say, I'll loan him for no money. Hmm. Oh, well. We're fairly well dominated throughout the first half. Yep. But we pretty much dominated in the second half, kind of. Completed a decent number of passes in the game. This was basically our second team that played that game against Tonbridge, who's two places above us in the table. This was pretty much our like if if our first team, this is like our 0.5 team. We conceded none of the 7 shot attempts from inside our penalty area. I mean, Lovett had a great game. He made some great saves. We drew the match. And we're just about as good as our opponents. He's left back. We already got like 3 left backs. What? Oh, okay. He's only here for a week. We've already fully scouted him. Gosh, I don't know. It's tough because, gosh, I don't know. Oh, let's see. Scouting. Scouting budget. We've used half of it, and we are 22 games, about halfway into the season. We used half of our scouting budget. So, I'd kind of like to adjust this. The scouting budget will be used to pay for senior, youth packages, and any individual scouting trips outside of your permitted scouting range. Now, see, I thought that just when I did that, I thought it was going to send money to the transfer budget. And then I could convert money from the transfer budget into the payroll budget. So what time is it? Going to roll over to the 7th. Okay, training position. Attacking midfielder. Who do I need? I need somebody on the left. Stobbs, De Silva. De Silva's tired. Colin, Stobbs, De Silva. Yes, our third best is Darren Mills. So I think I want him to He wants to play central midfield. He's available and should be considered for the following matches. I thought they said that you can't play trialists in matches. Available on a free transfer, but I still have to pay him a salary. Oh, see, yeah, he's going to demand like 1.1. Too much. Well, sure. Goalkeepers in the team are generally strong communicators. Acceleration is one of the team's strengths. Are some concerned about the aerial reach among the goalkeepers? Okay. Goalkeepers don't command their area particularly well. So that's going to be Aaron Jarvis Day. I'm going to float crosses in. I'm going to play through the midfield. I want this down here. Play through the midfield, get the ball to my let's do short kicks, distribute quickly. We're going to counter, distribute to the center backs. And then who's their best jumper? Player. They play what, a 4-4-2? Yep. Casamu has a jumping reach of 9. He's 6 foot. So we're going to play him outside. Jumping reach of 5. He's 6 foot. So we're going to play them outside, I think. We're going to trap him outside. So Forest Farnsborough again. Farnborough. They are on 34 points. They're just below me in the table. So I'm going to bring that guy in. He can play here, so he can also play. So we're going to bring him in for Barnes. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Oh, wait, you know what might happen? It might happen that it might happen that it might happen that this the FA Trophy has a different setup for substitutes. So I think this is looking at it as if our next match is going to be an FA is going to be a Vanarama South match. It's not. The next match that we have is going to be FA Trophy third round. Now the only reason I tried to substitute him to put him in there as a substitute because um, is because they said you could play him. He's available, should be considered for the following matches so we can take a closer look at him. Farnborough. So I don't know why the game won't let me put him in the match side and the tactics in the list now, but we'll see. Apparently, Gary Johnson thinks we can play him in that match. Hey, what's up, Remy? Welcome in, everybody. Farnborough opposition. They have looks like they have one chance against them. Or chances against every 74 minutes, -1. They get a chance every 88. This is kind of difficult to understand what they're trying to say. There's a lot here. There's a lot to digest in these screens. Okay, here's a match preparation. 8 positives, 3 negatives. We scored none of our 13 long shot attempts. One of our 48 attacks have been involved David Barnes. Come from central position. So we're gonna send him outside. Nope, he's ineligible. Kieran Green with Grimsby. He wants 1.5 per week. I don't got it. Besides, you have minimal knowledge of him, so why would I? I'd have to scout him. I don't even know what my scouts are doing, man. Really don't. Can I put him in here now? Nope. What if I leave him in there? Lapsley had another good week. Spike Stegall. He's recovering from injury. I'm not going to get on him about it. Spike. Yeah, he just needs to play a little bit. Should probably send him back down to the under 18s. Because I think he's only like 1.5. He's only 1.5. Yeah, I'm going to send him back down. Let's see. What did they say? They were saying that their attacking efficiency is like right on the border there. Players are a threat to score from long range. When a low proportion of first contacts from set pieces in their own box. Create fairly poor chances from set pieces, averaging 0.09 from 9 set pieces per game. Okay, so I definitely want to do floated crosses. Let's have that up there. Counter and regroup. Take short kicks. It says invite crosses, maybe. It says their wingers are fast, though. Yes, I don't want to do that. Starkey shines as Torquay under 18's triumph. 14-point lead. Fitness tests should be monitored. I don't know if he's in the side for this game. He might wind up being in the side. Now, see, I thought in the last game that I had like 7. I thought I had 7 substitutions. Three subs, oh, okay, can be used from a maximum of 5 named. Trialists are allowed to play in matches. So why did the guy tell me that we should play him in the game? Where did it say again? Yeah, we should play him. He should be considered for the following matches. He can't play in that competition, Gary. Come on, Gary, help me out here. Work with me. Be smart. Do 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 do. He's got medium. He's got one more yellow card away from suspension. Oh dear, he's not fit. Should I put Stobbs in here then? But nobody can play up front. What says he's losing sharpness or he's lacking sharpness? He just played in the last game, didn't he? Let's see. He cannot play up front either. Barnes is the only one who can play up front. Nobody can play striker. Oh, actually, Collins can. He prefers to be on the right in a 2-man pairing. Well, you know what? You might have to go up there depending on how things fall out. Hey, how's it going, Retro? It's going okay. Let's see. Thanks for following me, Retro. Appreciate it. I don't know if you're still in the channel. But yeah, the save's going okay. We are Torquay United, and we play, we're an English club on the English Riviera, it's called, down in southwest England, in Devon. And we are, we're currently 7th in the league. We were projected to be, we're projected to come in 15th. We started the season in 24th place with a 10-point deduction. So we started off on negative 10 points because we were in administration at the end of last year. So, so we started off negative 10 points. Go back over here. We're projected to end up in 15th. We're currently in 7th. We just drew 0-0 with Tonbridge. We did beat Bath 1-0. That's one of our better victories this year. We are in the, we're getting ready to start our game for the third round of the FA Trophy, and we're in the third round of the FA Cup. So we've beat, in the FA Cup, we beat Aldershot, who's in the Vanarama National League. That's one division above us. And then we just beat 5-0 Newport County, who's in League Two, 52 places above us in the English pyramid. So that was a decisive victory for us. And we also got $80,000 in prize money. The only problem is we came out of, I'm speculating, we came out of administration, and my board will not give me any money for anything. I'm trying to like loan out players, and so I can free up some salary, so I can bring in some other players. I have no transfer budget. And basically the game signed everybody to a new contract over here at the beginning of the year. And so nobody wants to leave. Of course, why would you want to leave a job where you're making, like Kevin Dawson here, my fifth choice. He's my fifth choice midfielder. He's making $1,100 a week. He's had 9 appearances, and he's a backup basically. He's gone from being a starter to a backup because we have a loan. We have a loan for this guy, Jenkins Davis. These are our 3 best midfielders. So that's why instead of, even though I play a wingback style, a 4-3-3 defensive midfielder wingback style, because those are my midfielders are so good together, I don't focus and overlap right and overlap left, and I play through the center so that those guys can get the ball and control the game. So yeah, we're doing good. We're about halfway through the season. I think we're in the 20th. This be our 23rd league game. No, This is the FA Trophy, so our next game will be our 23rd league game. But you can see our fixture list is really crowded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games in December, 6 games in January, 5 games in February. But if we go through in the FA Cup, that's going to be 6 games. 6 games will be 7 games in March if we go through the FA Cup again. So yeah, it's challenging. We have no money. We've got a lot of good young players. Um, I hope to this guy David Barnes. He's 17 years old. He scored 6 goals in the cup games that he's played in this year. This guy's good. He's 16 years old. Um, he's Both of those guys start off as 1 star this year, and they're up to 2.5 stars. So, well, Barnes is up to 2 stars. They're not on a professional contract yet because I don't have any money to sign them to a professional contract. I've asked the board repeatedly for more money. I'm trying to manipulate our scouting budget to get me more money, but that's not working. So hopefully it doesn't all pan out where at the end of the year all the players want to leave because I don't have any money to like re-sign them to new contracts or sign these young players to professional contracts. It could happen that way. I don't know. There's some things I would probably do if I was going to replay this. But yeah, we'll see. See where it goes from here. So I play this game, and I think that's going to wrap it up for me for tonight. Okay, let's see. How's he doing? Johnson's doing good. This is my best 11, and I know they say, try to play backups and stuff, but I want to win this game. I want to win this game, so we're playing pretty much playing some players that have heavy match load. But for example, the last game I left Dean Moxey out, and he got mad because I left him out of the side because he wants to play, even though he's got a heavy match load. So they want us to play cautious. It's a poor pitch. This is at Farnborough. Is this game at Farnborough? Let's see. It's the away match. Yeah, it's at Farnborough. They said the pitch is poor. Stobbs, Jenkins, Booth. Who did I say could play up there? Oh, yeah, I was going to put him in, but he can't play in this. Too bad. Wait. Because I don't have a replacement for Jarvis. Oh, I do have a replacement for Jarvis. Collins can play up there. He prefers to be in a two-man system, but if needs must. Roused. Roused. Moxie's pleased to be back in the team, even though he's under heavy. He's been playing a lot of games. Pleased that the team instructions give him a prominent role in the team. I think that means because I play him through the mid. I'm playing through the midfield. Feels the team instructions are a good match for the standard of free kicks. Hisham Kasimu. So I need to set some instructions for them. This is how they always react. They're very composed. Aaron Jarvis is happier. That's good. So let's see. Kasimu is the most assists. He likes to kick with his left foot, so we're going to put him on his right foot. Let's see. He's the top goal scorer, so let's see. He kicks with his right foot. So we'll put him on his left foot. And Zek has the most assists. He is reasonable with his right foot, so we'll put him on his right foot. He is 6'2", and he's got jumping at 12. So we gotta get them inside. So we gotta force them inside. Or trap them inside. Jaden Davis is what? He's a central midfielder? No, he's a natural there, but is he playing there? I have two strikers, right? Let's put you on your left foot. I'm in blue. They're good at kicking from long range. Halstead makes the stop. Dominating possession. Halstead gobbles it up. Kicks it long, even though that's not the instruction. I would say this is a pretty healthy bit of. They score. I'd say that this is a. Let's see. We got to do a shout here. Now, see, I don't know if this is coming down to my tactics or we're playing balanced. But they're getting the possession. I've only got 2 shots. We've completed only 38 passes. They're winning all the headers. So should I be playing? Counter, short kicks. I'm telling him take short kicks. Distribute quickly. You could roll the out if you want to. I just am concerned. Oh, I know what I want to do. I do want to press. Maybe go up a little higher. How about that? I'm going to generate some. Okay, Krask, let's go. Here we go, Jarvis. Up to his old tricks. He's got 4 hat tricks this year. So we equalized pretty quickly. They're winning headers, so are we. And we got another one. Oh, this is McGavin. McGavin, do it. This guy's incredible. Free kick taker. Oh, hit the post. Oh, man, he hit the post. Where's the heat maps? We're doing okay. Keeping our shape. Like to move these guys up a little higher. But we're keeping our shape. Let's encourage. I'm not going to encourage. I'm not going to do that. Somebody's telling me you can overdo it with the shouts. We got really even possession. Let's go into halftime with the lead. Oh, good shot. Nice try, Krask. Got a corner. And he takes it. We got the ball back though. Collins to Weston to McGavin. Shoot. Yes. Nice shot, McGavin. Nice shot. Right from the top of the 18. We look very comfortable in possession right now. Good. Gavin just crosses over right to the center of the 18. What a shot. Okay, possession, only 45, but yeah, we'll see. We're up 2-0 or 2-1. That's good. Maybe I spoke too soon. And right to Halstead. That was a clear-cut chance. You don't get much more clear-cut than that. They're out shooting us. We got a little bit better XG. They've taken 8 corners. We only have 1. Are we still playing for corners? Yeah, we're working the ball into the box, playing for set pieces. We are passing into space. Right after I changed that, it seemed like is when we had that little bit of spell of possession. 55 to 45. We're completing passes. Too many free chances from corners today. Oliver Pendlebury. Who is Oliver Pendlebury? Okay, we have Oliver and we have Ollie. He's 21. He is a central midfielder. So what did you say he was? He was gifted, has been gifted too many free chances from corners. So we need to mark him, right? So let's mark him. Type marking on corners. And if we have to show him on a foot, it's going to be his left foot. You guys are doing really good. Keep working hard. Keep working hard, you'll get the reward. Okay. Moxie gets it. Gives it back to Marshall. Over to McGavin. Stolen by Pendlebury. That's Oliver. The guy just told him to start marking, right? Kicks it. Sloppy kick. They score again, we're going to praise them. Okay, where are we? We need to take anybody off. Jarvis having a good game. Excellent game from McGavin. Good game from AJ Weston. Good game from Halstead. Anybody tired? Okay. We're at 8.68 XG. We're getting back some possession. I think what we're going to do is go slow the pace down. Take short kicks. Bring our block back a little bit. Let's trigger the press less often. Stay balanced for now. Hallstatt grabs it. He takes it out of the air, away from the would-be header of Farnborough. Farnworth? Farn who? Farn who? Who we playing? Okay, they just Farnborough. They just made a substitution. They brought on Selim. He is a right back, 20 years old. He is a weak left footer. So we're going to go to opposition. He's weak on his left foot. Let's show him over to his left foot. Kicking the ball over the goal quite a bit. We haven't had a lot of possession here. Okay, McGavin, this is yours. This is yours. Okay, Collins brings it down. Oh man, that's a penalty, isn't it? These guys are starting to foul. McGavin's down, probably injured. I mean, he just leaves McGavin in a lump. Is he injured? I'm going to take him off anyway. Okay, let's go to defensive. Let's go to wasting time. Lower the tempo. We're not going to pass into space. We can still play for set pieces. Be more disciplined. Let's see, transition. You know what, in possession, let's play it down the in transition. Let's hold our shape. Slow down the pace. Let's take long kicks. Let's distribute to the target forward. And then out of possession. Yeah, we got our block as low as we can. And then I think we're going to take off. We're going to take McGavin off because he's been injured recently. He's bossing the midfield. I'm not taking him off. He's not injured. McGavin. AJ Weston's having a good game. Finley Krask. He's tired. Who would come on for him? Nobody. I got nobody who can come on for him. Booth can play over there. He's competent. Marshall cannot play there. I'm just going to leave him on. The game's almost over. Mason. Let's park the bus, boys. Oh, they score. What thing can I do to be even more? Oh, why did I go cautious? I thought I went defensive. Time wasting. Whenever possible, we're going to time waste. Lower tempo. Working the ball in the box, more disciplined. Regroup, hold. Let's see. Take long kicks. Okay. We hold on. We can. Wow. That was a good game. We go forward in the FA trophy. They outshot us 2-1, but on target, they had 5, we had 4. They had better XG than us. They had better clear-cut chances. Possession, we actually started dominating possession at the end of the game. 10 corners to 4. Fouls, passes completed. We completed a lot more passes than they did. Tackles won, about even. Headers won. We won more headers than they did. Goal here, goal here. Oh, this is their goal. I'm sorry. This is their goal. Yeah, this is our goals. So our stats, so this is, we struggle a little bit. I think because, I think I know why. Earlier in the save, I was playing a higher line. That's why uh, I'm playing more of a mid line or a low block line now. That's why I'm not getting penetration. Oh, see, I didn't miss these. So I'm using a different skin in the game, and I'm not getting these reports over on the left-hand side of the screen because I'm playing on my 1080p monitor instead of my 1440 monitor. And so my screen isn't wide enough to pick up all this stuff. So I'm not getting any of these information things here, these tips and stuff. I guess when somebody scores, I should just tell one of my center backs to mark them. I think I'll start doing that. Everybody's happy when you're winning. McGavin Sharp. Torquay fortunate to beat Farnborough? Really? You think so? Torquay United recorded a somewhat fortuitous win over Farnborough on a crisp winter's afternoon at Saunders Transport Community Stadium. Young striker Miller Matthews Lewis got Farnborough off to a flying start by scoring a low drive in the 6th minute. It was a superb solo effort, and Lewis looked delighted. He scored both their goals, this Matthews Lewis guy. Too little, too late, right? So was I fortunate to beat them? We were ahead 3-1. So I want to see how much How much prize money did we win in that match? $5,620,000. I could do a lot with that money. Tell you what, I could do a lot with that money. He's like, thanks. Thanks, Biff. We appreciate it. We appreciate all you're doing for us. Look at that bank account. Look where it was 6 months ago. Now look where it is. Way up here. Oh, 236. Profit loss this month. That's a nice little Christmas present for you, isn't it? So I'm going to have a little bit of money. No. You cannot have any more money. Brett McGavin had a fine game this afternoon during Torquay's 3-2 English FA Trophy third round victory over Farnborough, but it was a tight match that could easily have gone either way. You think so? The Torquay central midfielder put in a superb performance for his team and will be delighted that he was able to cap his display with a goal. McGavin found the back of the net with a curling shot into the top corner from 21 yards on 44 minutes. He was deservedly pleased with the strike, and it was easily one of the highlights of the match. He registered 84% pass completion ratio while making 35 key passes in 17 appearances for Torquay this season. Let's not forget, he also hit the post on like a 25-yard free kick. He hit the post, so it could have been 4-2 instead of 3-2. We have a full week until our next game. I wish one of these guys that I would like to, I wish one of them would just say, I want to go out. You know, I don't want to be here anymore. I mean, these guys are all really good. I mean, look at their potential. Midfielder, striker, goalkeeper. They're all really good, but I'm not going to be able to sign them. They're all like on, they're all on, yeah, 60 per week youth contract. Somebody's going to come along and grab them. There's not going to be a lot I can do about it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. I'm going to put Kevin Dawson. I'm just going to say add to unwanted list. I can't do that. You know why? You know why I can't do that? Because he is a influential player. And if I put him on the I don't want him list, if I put him on the I don't want him list, he's going to come out and say, yeah, all the other players are going to come out and say, yeah, we don't want you to get rid of him. We don't want you to sell him. Where is his name again here? I'm losing. Mm-hmm. Kevin Dawson's. He's only part of a secondary social group, which includes our best midfielder, our best left back. Ash, I'm not that concerned about. So what if I just put him on at the unwanted list? So does sell for value just mean um, if we value him at like 4,000 bucks, that's how much we'll sell him for? Tell you who else I want to sell. I'm definitely going to put him on the list. Um, okay, so if I put him on the what's his value? Really? Well, oh, I put him on the unwanted list? Sure, but now let me add him to the unwanted list. Sell for asking price. We're gonna sell him for, oh, he's added right here. See if somebody will take him for 5,000. I know you want to, because you're just sitting on the bench. You're not playing. Um, who else is down here? Brad Ash. I should just put Brad Ash on. I mean, he trains terrible. He's got a bad attitude towards me. Paying him 750 a week. He's 27 years old. He's never going to get any better. He could improve a lot, but he won't because he doesn't train well. Sure. 2.5. Sure. I'll at least be able to move some of that money into payroll and then maybe able to get a couple of transfers in. Oh, let's see. Yeah, how many? And then Kevin Dawson. Okay. Okay, I think that's going to do it for me. Well, let's see. We won a couple of games, maybe. Um, we drew at Tonbridge. We beat Farnborough. Maybe I'll play just a couple more days to try to get up to see who we wound up facing in the next round of the FA Trophy. Third round surprise. Torquay Farnborough. Ash fails to attract offers. No interest. Oh, great. Hull City head coach Liam Rosner is asked to Hold a conversation to discuss why AJ Weston is being played outside of the agreed role during his loan spell. Trilogy proposed that Weston would play mainly as complete wingback during his stay at your club. It also informs Weston is unhappy with the situation, would like to see the issue resolved. I will resolve the issue. Okay, I wonder if there's a way I can do that. When he plays, he's going to play complete wingback. What's his best position? Complete wingback support. Okay, you got it. Complete wingback support. You got it. Well, let me see though. Oh, his morale is quite good. He's satisfied with his training, concerned about your treatment of him. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll try to remember to train you where you wanted to be trained when you came here. So if I look for Weston right here, can I find where he... So now would that be in his complete wingback? Loan cannot be terminated. Good. Because he's on a free loan for us. Let's see. Sorry about that, Liam. Summary of the report on Hemel Hempstead is requested. I think I'm gonna leave it there. Save game. See, save as. Twitch Torquay. Yeah, that's good. Okay. All right. That's gonna do it for me, everybody. I'm tired and it's time for bed, and it's been a pretty good night. Just stop that. I can send you guys off on a raid though. Let's see, make sure. Oh, I've had 2,000 dropped frames. I wonder why. I don't know. Everything seems to be looking good over here. I think I will go ahead and send you guys out on a raid. Find someone to raid. Football manager, Espanol. Football manager, Spanish. Let's see. This guy is... Looks like he's English. Or speaks English anyway. So I'm not really sure how... I'm not exactly sure how to do this. So I'm going to send you guys off on this raid. And go to my stream manager and just try to figure out how to do this. So thanks for watching, everybody. I like to leave you with the following sentiment. Wherever you are, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night, put yourself in a position to be blessed and be blessed. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Start the raid.